Hi, folks. Welcome down to Heard It on the X, the East Coast premier music talk show. Happy New Year. My name is Rich Rogenmoser from Music Exchange. As always, my sidekick, the doctor.
Hello. Happy New Year to you, Rich.
Happy New Year, Joshua. This week's show, we're going to be doing, we got a couple things. We've got a guest that's going to be on in just a little bit, 4 in Tune.
Yep.
Young band that played for us at the Music Exchange, played for us at the kids' tent at the Powder Keg.
Yeah, last winter.
Exactly.
Right about this time
Exactly.
last year.
It was right, I think it was February, right?
Yeah, it was. So
it was a pond hockey tournament, and I wish they were doing it again this year. I wish they were going to have this, but these guys played. They blew me away. They're actually going to be joining us live in studio in a little bit, talking about their trip to Memphis, which is going to be part of the blues competition.
yeah,
Blues
they're going
Society.
down there for a blues competition, so we're going to talk to them about that in just a little bit. It's a really cool thing that they're doing.
And then what we're going to do with the rest of the show is kind of recap the year that we've had.
Yeah, we had a really busy year. Talked to a lot of very important and big celebrities and great musicians. So we're gonna.
Yeah, we've had a lot of cool things go on. So we're going to play kind of like a best of show, talk about the parts that we liked. I would like to talk to you, first of all, about a sponsor of ours. It's a very important sponsor, Ernie Ball Strings. If you go to facebook.com/Ernie Ball Inc., Ernie Ball makes the finest guitar strings in the land, I think. Everybody who's anybody uses them or has used them. If you just look at the back of an Ernie Ball pack, go to Facebook and friend them, and they will be telling you all kind of cool stuff that's going to be happening in 2011 from Ernie Ball. So facebook.com/Ernie Ball Inc.
Everybody uses Ernie Ball, from John Mayer to Rich Rogenmoser.
Exactly. Everybody uses Ernie Ball. I mean, it's a great company, and they've got a lot of cool things going on. We have some cool stuff that's going to be going on this year also. We're going to be doing a show in a couple weeks, which is going to be giant.
I'm excited.
From the NAMM show. We're going to be broadcasting live from the NAMM show. The NAMM show, for those of you who don't know, is the convention for the music industry. It's held in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center. Everybody who's anybody's there. All the music, the entire music industry is there. All the vendors, guitar vendors, piano vendor, horn vendors, string vendors. Ernie Ball will be there, of course, and they're going to have us as guests for a while in their booth, along with Fender and Dean. Everybody who's their endorsers will be there. So guys like John Mayer and Phil Collin and Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton and Eddie Van Halen, they're all in this one event, and everybody's kind of walking around hanging out, so we're going to get a chance to talk to a lot of them.
Yeah, you've been going there for years, and you've been able to hang out with Eddie Van Halen, Alicia Keys. The list goes on. So really excited for that. You are going to go out there. I'm going to stay here, man the ship, because someone's got to do it.
Exactly.
It's not a pretty job, but someone's got to stay in Buffalo.
Exactly. And you know what? Someone does have to stay in Buffalo, and I can't think of anybody more qualified than you.
I know.
To really stay in Buffalo.
I think a little time apart will be good for us. We've been getting things are moving a little too fast, and you've been a little grumpy lately because your New Year's resolution, that big guy.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to be nicer to Joshua, and it's just not working.
No, it's not.
No, I'm trying to quit smoking. So
yeah, let's all encourage Rich. He's trying to quit smoking. He's been a little grumpy. He struck me a few times today.
I have, and I apologize.
It was open hand though, so it's okay.
I used to smoke 14 packs of cigarettes a day.
I thought it was 15.
Yeah, well, I cut down this year in anticipation
14
of quitting.
Yeah. So
I'm going to try, give it a shot, and hopefully I will have formerly nicotine-stained fingers soon. Back to the NAMM show, though. The NAMM show is going to be pretty cool, and we're going to be broadcasting live. It's going to be the only show of its type that broadcasts right from the floor of the NAMM show. There's going to be interviews. There's going to be all kind of crazy stuff, and you're going to be in on the new gear that's coming out and what the artists have going on, too. That's going to be really cool. Also, this year, I'm going to be launching richrogenmoser.com. We're working on it now. I have...
Superstar.
I have Afghani refugees, actually. I ran across them at a McDonald's, and they work so cheap. You wouldn't believe how cheap they work. They're building the
cheaper than me.
Cheaper than Mexican
you pay me in
refugees.
French fries. Is that why you were at McDonald's picking up my pay to get my French fries?
Exactly. So they're building richrogenmoser.com, which is going to be up and running hopefully by the end of the month. And that's going to be a little bit different than the radio show's website, hearditonthexshow.com, which is up and running.
Are there going to be photos of you on this website?
Yeah, there's going to give me a chance to talk about some stuff.
Tastefully done.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about some stuff that is important to me that maybe, doesn't pertain to music, like, why a revolution hasn't started in this country already. And I would be there if they want to do it, because stuff like that interests me.
Okay, well, I'm excited to subscribe to that website. And
yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So that'll be up and running. We're going to keep you posted on that. One of the things I want to talk about, too, we took a little time off.
Yeah.
Over the holidays, which is always cool because I get to hang out with my kids. I love my kids very much. My daughter Kate is very important to me. She works with me at the store. If you've ever stopped in the store, you know Kate, of course, because Kate's really an important part of it, and she runs the eBay end of the things for me, and it's a lot of fun working with your kid. And I think that I think the world of all my kids. But one of Kate's diversions, one of the things that she really likes are these reality shows. So I'm exposed to these reality shows. And she's had some doozy reality shows that she's watched. You know, so I'm abreast of the, no pun intended, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, stuff like that. 16 and Pregnant, which I felt was like the worst one.
I never saw that one.
Ever. Have you seen it, Matt? Have you seen any of these?
I have unfortunately seen some of these from time to time.
You got a girlfriend who's into them or something?
It's like watching a car wreck. You just can't turn away.
You 16 and Pregnant, I felt was the absolute. They've reached the pinnacle of poor taste with 16 and Pregnant.
Which was surprising because MTV usually has some decent reality shows, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, so New Year's Eve, you know, I stopped by the Rogan Moser residence.
Yeah, so you stopped over?
Because I'm an idiot and can't tie a tie for myself. So I stopped by because you were going to tie a tie for me.
So you stopped by the compound, and I was watching.
And you turned me on to this show that you were watching called Bridal Plasty.
Bridal Plasty. My daughter has yet found another one even dumber than 16 and Pregnant, which, just so you know, 16 and Pregnant, really what it does is it espouses the virtues of the white trash lifestyle by, you know, forever keeping on tape a pregnancy of a 16-year-old.
Puts the ball in their trailer court, if you will.
Exactly. So this Bridal Plasty one, do we have the commercial, Matt? Can we run the commercial?
Go ahead and play.
This commercial just kind of, it kills me about the Bridal Plasty.
Starting Sunday, November 28th on E! Every bride wants to look perfect on her wedding day, but some may need some extra help.
A little excess tissue here.
Okay. Little?
Now there's a place where they can come to complete their quest for ultimate perfection.
Tap, tap.
This is Bridal Plasty. The brides will compete to have plastic surgery procedures.
Gonna fill out her wedding dress, that's for sure.
And the last bride standing will not only complete her head-to-toe transformation, she will also get a celebrity-style dream wedding. After being away from her fiancé for 4 months, she will finally walk down the aisle, and he will lift her veil to reveal her new look for the very first time. But to get there,
oh my God,
she must make it past every other bride in the house.
Everybody's just backstabbing each other.
The manipulator, and I hope she freaking goes home.
Dr. DeBro can fix faces, he can't fix personalities.
Bridal Plasty. Series premiere Sunday, November 28th at 9 on E!
Yeah, this is a winner of a show.
So
right
it's your classic reality show. They're competing,
competition.
But every competition they win, they get a new plastic surgery done.
Right.
Each week.
The thing that's so funny, though,
And they get the surgery done in the house.
the thing that's so funny is, and we don't have a ton of time to talk about this, but I showed you the end where it's, you know, it's your typical reality show end, you know, Survivor Island, whatever, when people are getting voted off, and they had the one girl, it looked like something from South Park.
She was in a wheelchair.
She was all bandaged up from head to toe. Her arms are completely bandaged. She just had liposuction done on her arms.
She looked like she just got out of the ring with Tyson.
And the funny thing is, these are young kids, 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
Get your fat body on a treadmill. You know what I mean? And seriously, have a wedding like a normal person. What's wrong with you people?
Real quick, the first episode, this is their first competition was, because they do all the surgeries in-house. So the first competition was they had to go through an obstacle course, find the syringe that had the anesthesia in it, and whoever found it and got to that room of the house first got the first surgery. So you find anesthesia and you race.
And you run with a needle.
Yeah, and you run with a needle.
That's awesome.
Here, doc, shoot me up.
That's awesome. And the thing is, honestly, I mean, you couldn't be in worse taste. The funny thing is, you got the one girl that's in the wheelchair, all bandaged up, looking like Cartman. And then there's two other girls. There's this one girl who's pretty attractive, who still has a bandage on her nose from a nose surgery. Yeah. And then another girl who's actually wearing some kind of brace, a nose brace
I
or
don't
something.
know. I'm excited to continue to watch this show.
It's going to be good. We're going to keep people abreast of this. We are going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to bring Foreign Tune on the line with us, and then we're going to start our best of show. How's that sound?
Yes, sounds fantastic.
So, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2011, and welcome down to Heard It on the X. Stick around, folks. Hi, this is Rich from the Music